If you want to continue to follow our adventure, click subscribe. So you don't miss anything, click the bell notification. Hello, House on the Road subscribers and followers. A few days ago, I brought you a video where I talked about some of the questions that I get regarding different aspects of this lifestyle. Well, I thought I would continue this series, but instead of talking about the physical things and the resources you have to have, I thought I'd talk about the psychological questions and comments, because I think this is where things are lacking on YouTube. There was one person who watched a video where I talked about some of the dangers that we've encountered. Things just go bad and there's nothing you can do about it. And it was a warning, and I actually attached another YouTuber's video and the link. A lot of people really liked the video, but there was one person who said, "What the heck, man? What are you trying to do, scare everybody?" She says, "I understand there's dangers out there, and I'm glad you brought this to our attention, but you really need to let people that you know that you still love this lifestyle, because you're scaring everybody out of their dreams." I've met people like this. I actually know one person very well who has a very childlike mind when it comes to things like this. They want to believe one thing. They want to believe this Disney fairy tale that, yeah, okay, all the YouTubers are out there selling you rainbows and gumdrops and unicorns and it's all great, but then the bad evil guy, me, comes in and destroys your dream and oh, it's terrible. Look, here's the reality. Life is life. I get 7 minutes a day with you, and I can only get so much information into those 7 minutes. I'm going to have to presume that you know that I like the lifestyle because I've been doing it over a year and a half, even though all these bad things happened. I don't need to convince you that this is a great lifestyle. There's plenty of other YouTubers out there telling you this. I don't need to convince you that this is a great dream. You have the dream. The dream's all yours. You got it. I just want to tell you some of the things that you may run into based on our experiences. And I think a lot of people struggle with facts. The facts are a curious thing. They cannot change. The facts are, we've had some scary moments. The facts are, we've had some great moments. These are the facts. So I really would suggest, instead of telling me that I'm scaring you out of this lifestyle, just look at the facts for what they are. I had a person come to one of my live feeds before, came in and said, "I don't have a place to live, I guess in a short period of time. Let's just use a week, maybe 2. And there's no place to rent here in Massachusetts. And so my only choice is to live in my RV. But I have a problem, and I was wondering if you can help me with it. There's no place in Massachusetts to camp for free." Well, whether that's true or not, I don't know, and that's beside the point. The point is, they come in and ask me questions as though I'm endorsing this lifestyle. And they're wanting my permission that it's okay for them to do this. Well, here's the thing about this poor lady. And this is why I do these videos, these realistic videos, where I'm not trying to sell you the dream, because there's so many people who are convinced that if you're getting ready to get kicked out of your sticker brick, or there's no other options for you, the only option is the car. Well, look, I don't agree with this. First of all, this lady's getting ready to get kicked out of her house, or lose her house for whatever reason. I don't think it was a money issue. I think it was, there's just not enough apartments for her to get into. So she's going to live in her RV. Okay, so she's losing her house, and she's going to move into an RV and have no place to park the RV. Well, how is this any better? She was evicted from the house, and she's going to be evicted from being able to park her RV anywhere. This is not a better situation. In my opinion, it's a worse situation, because now fines are going to start happening. She's going to get tickets. She's going to have to move. She's never going to get any sleep. It's a terrible situation. Now, if you even take this one step further, there are resources available for this lady, even if she doesn't want them, and we can argue all day long that social services, social programs are not going to help you, because people are still going homeless. The truth is there are social programs. There are nonprofit charities that will help, churches. One lady even suggested that she lives in an apartment, and the rent, I guess, is based on doing things for the apartment. So there are lots of options to find a replacement from one stick and brick to another stick and brick. There are options. That's how our society was developed. If you go homeless and live in a car, there are zero options available to you to help, other than people on YouTube saying, "Yeah, come on out here, it's great. Come on out." Well, what? Okay, so here's your option of finding a place when you move in your car. This is it. Freecampsites.net, Campadiem, maybe Google. This is not help. Had another lady comment, said, I'm unsubscribing from your channel because I'm a hole. She was upset because my daughter, Carolyn's daughter, my stepdaughter, is dying from cancer, and all I can talk about is van life. And I hope Carolyn leaves you. Ugh. My goodness. What a cloud of pie in the sky type of attitude that is. I'm telling you, wow, that was incredible to me that anybody would think that I'm insensitive because I'm talking about van life. Well, here's the thing. Our daughter does have cancer, and living in a van is our life. Look, I think people are really confused on this because it happens over and over and over again. It's not like one time. People are very forgetful of what happens in life. Bad things happen, and so we're supposed to just forget about all this other stuff because we got to deal with that bad thing. Here's the facts. Carolyn's daughter does have cancer. We do live in a camper, van, whatever she wants to call it. So I'm going to talk to you about this situation. As a result of our daughter having cancer, we have to live in city streets. My life in a van doesn't stop just because Carolyn's daughter got cancer. And I want to communicate that to you so if your family member gets sick, you have some understanding of the complications you're getting ready to slap into. I think this is very responsible of me. What we have actually done was able to work together. Carolyn and I were able to work together so she can see her daughter all she wants while I'll deal with the van life. I'll take care of that. So I don't even understand why there was so much anger. I mean, she was the most aggressive, but there was a lot of people who thought that I need to stop worrying about van life and start worrying about Carolyn's daughter. Well, of course I'm worried about Carolyn's daughter. That's why we're in Missouri. That's why we're getting ready to live these very cold temperatures. That's why I'm wearing a jacket today, and I'm not in Florida. Thanks for watching. Click like if you like the video, and happy travels.